You're too busy getting your Facebook on. I get editorials on ballerstatus.com.
I'm sorry, baby, I know you want more than random calls. Plus the movie dates, the dinner, and to dance and all. And more of our presents, but I ain't Santa Claus. So we keep bouncing back and forth like a basketball. Yeah, I had a soft spot, but it's passing over. Now I have them over heels like Casanova. Chivalry is dead, throw your black roses. My passion's broken, buried in a casket closed up. Now I'm colder, colder than an Eskimo. Colder than December, so cold that I went to hell and froze. Get a sweater cause I'm colder than the dead.
We're hanging out with Jaime from Pierce the Veil and MikeyWhiskeyHandz, also from Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil, amazingly awesome band. But we're actually going to talk a little bit about some hip hop, a little hip hop project that they got going on. About, you know, that side project, how that all kind of came together.
Yeah. It's called MikeyWhiskeyHandz. It started out, you know, just being on the road with Pierce the Veil, and Jaime started making beats on his laptop. And, you know, I grew up listening to rap, like, before I even got into rock. So, like, I was into Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know, fucking B.I.G., all that shit. And, so he's making beats, and I remember we were in Vegas.
Yeah, one night in Vegas.
We were playing downtown Vegas, and, Jaime had this beat, and he's like, yo, we should try to rap on this. And at the time, I was sick. Like, my throat was all fucked up, and so, like, I had this deep-ass voice. And we laid, like, a verse down, and it sounded stoked on it.
Yeah,
it was
right.
a total joke, and it was just like, but it turned out being, like, actually really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, and that's
like, oh, shit, another way of...
Yeah, so we actually kind of just took the whole fun vibe about
Right.
it, like, being on the road and just, like, you know, killing time writing fucking rap songs, and, like, it came out cool, because we can get, like, other bands that are on the tour, like,
Right.
involved. Like, we got Johnny Craig on some hooks as well, Derek from Mayday Parade. We got a bunch of people on songs, and we plan on just keep doing that.
It's just crazy, like, that's something that we've never really, like, we were just joking, you know, we would always take these hard pictures, you know, like, blowing smoke out, and, like,
that's the shirt off.
Yeah, just, like, crazy, you know, just, like, fuck it, whatever.
It's just for fun, you know?
Yeah, and that's the cool thing, that, you know what I mean, like, you did it in good fun nature, and now it turns to something serious, and y'all are rolling with it. And, you know, the fun in that definitely represents, like, hip-hop culture.
Yeah.
There's some lot of dope hip-hop out here. Who you guys been peeping, and who's been kind of turning your ears?
Definitely been watching Mod Sun kill it. Mod Sun, T-Mills.
Yeah. I actually got to play with Machine Gun Kelly last night, which was actually pretty cool. He came up to me and he's like, yo, he's like a big fan of the band. He's like, yo, Pierce the Veil, you guys are fucking sick. He goes, hey man, they do a cover of Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit.
Oh, right.
And they're like, dude, we really need a bass player for that to make it sound sick. We'd be honored if you play with us. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Obviously, you're on the front side on the Pierce the Veil. You're kind of on the, you know, behind the boards with this project, the MikeyWhiskeyHandz. But this gives you the chance to jump to the front. So how does it make you feel?
It's crazy. You know, we just signed a deal with Velocity Records, and just put out our first single before this tour started, and we're just gonna be working on the full length. But like you were saying, like I'm the front man. Like it's crazy. Like I did a photo shoot before this tour. And it's like straight up, like me sitting on a bed. And a half-naked girl just laying down like behind me. I don't know if you've seen the picture, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a completely different style. It's a world of like, you know.
I just want to do fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like,
So speaking of the style, we were jamming to some of the beats the other night. You know, tell us a little bit about like the creative process and the instrumentation and the musicality that you put into it, because I know that in having just hearing it and hearing it, it was real in-depth from like a composition standpoint.
Yeah.
Kind of shine some light on that.
Yeah, I really get like with any kind of music that we work on and like the right stuff. Like I'm a huge fan of like production, making sure the song is a song. Like and I'm like when I hear a beat, you can be rapping about anything. In my standpoint, the way I look at it, as long as the beat's solid and you can just hear the beat a million times, you'll never get tired of it. That's what I go for. Like I want the beat to be just play that beat again. Just let it ride. You can just do whatever, you know. And then
you can tell like which one is the next one.
Yeah,
we gotta fuck with that one.
That one's and that's how it always works. There's always that one that sticks out. All right, what's next? And we'll play like 7 or 8 beats. And be like, that's the shit right there. That one's fucking ready to go. It's got like I was talking. It's got those drops. It's already built for like the next level.
Right, and from the writing side, you kind of always make it on the spot kind of deal, or do you kind of think of lines? You know, what things go into that inspiration when you're writing this for you?
He kind of just sends me the beat over, and you know, I just fucking get in my room and you know, get in the zone and just fucking write a bunch of shit down, and then you know, he comes over and we just track it in my house.
Yeah, sweet.
And
So
there's always whiskey involved.
so yeah, what's the you know the origin, the inspiration behind the name Mikey Whiskey Hands?
That's actually
We want to hear funny stories.
One year I was at Scissorhands for Halloween.
That's sick.
And I had the hands, you know, the big claw,
Right.
you know, scissors, and I couldn't hold my whiskey, I couldn't hold my drink. And so my brother had to hold my drink the whole party, and I just thought, Mikey Whiskey Hands.
What's up, man? My name's Jaime.
Mikey Whiskeyhands, you're tuning into Baller Status.
Shout out to my boy Parable and the fuck.
Bring it back to
Fuck! I want to say Big Bang Tour. Why do I keep saying Big Bang? What's up, man? This is Jaime.
Yo, I'm Mikey Whiskeyhands, you're tuning into Baller Status.
Shout out to my boy Parable and the Bring It Back Tour. Woo! Fucking hell.